Welcome to the EXP Group, one of the leading providers of business training solutions. Please enjoy this presentation and visit us on the web at www.theexpgroup.com for more information.
Hello and welcome to today's EXP video on ACCA Paper P3 Business Analysis. Today we're going to be looking at Chapter 7 of our Express Notes, and it's all in connection with information technology. Now, as a reminder, just in case any of you have recently joined us, our Express Notes can be downloaded free of charge from our website, and that is www.theexpgroup.com. Okay, the start of the chapter, we've got our usual word cloud. And the word cloud identifies the words that are within this chapter, and the bigger the word in the word cloud, the more prominence that word has in this chapter. So it gives us a good overview of what's ahead. So we've got customer, business, systems, strategic. Okay, so there's quite a few issues here we're going to be looking at. Let's start now by just looking at the big picture. So the big picture we've got here, it looks at IT in the context of supporting strategic plans. Okay, this is really quite important to start with. IT within paper P3 is looked at in terms of how it can support the strategic plans. You are not expected to be an IT expert. You will not be expected to talk about programming and coding and all of these levels. Instead, you will need to have an awareness and an understanding of how IT can be used within an organization's strategic plans. So, for example, we will be linking it with models that we've looked at so far in the syllabus. Examples here, Porter's 5 forces, and also the value chain analysis by Michael Porter. Okay, to start with, what I'm going to talk about in this video is an introduction to what do we mean by e-business. What is meant by e-business? We often hear it in the press, on the television, in the business magazines, talking about e-business, but what exactly is it? There's a number of different categories, in effect, of e-business. The first one to have an understanding of is e-commerce. E-commerce is the simplest form of e-business, and in its basic terms, it's the buying and selling. So all we are doing is buying and selling goods and services over the internet. Okay, so it's commerce. We're buying, we're selling, and that's it, limited to e-commerce. The next level up, in effect, is e-business. Now this is a wider concept, this is a broader concept, because as well as including the buying and selling of goods over the internet, so as well as involving e-commerce, it broadens it out so that IT issues are used that support the key processes within the business. It also enables businesses to work closer with their customers and with their suppliers. So looking at the notes here, e-business is broader than e-commerce because it also uses IT to support key business processes, as well as enabling businesses to work more closely with suppliers and satisfy customer needs. So, just to sort of recap so far, e-commerce is very much the basic buying and selling, and e-business involves more of the business as opposed to just the buying and selling. Okay, some other definitions we've got here which we need to be aware of. We have B2B and B2C. Okay, abbreviations which we'll often come across. B2B. B2B stands for business to business. So what this means, these are transactions between businesses. They go from one business to another business. And the example we've got here is a manufacturing business sells or transfers to a wholesaling business. Okay. Now, remember we had value chain analysis. Value chain analysis, Michael Porter's value chain analysis. So what we can look at here, if we just go up here, remember if I draw briefly a small version of the value chain analysis, and we have inbound logistics. Let's suppose we've got a supplier and they would have outbound logistics. Their outbound logistics go to their customers' inbound logistics. So what ways could we have of IT assisting outbound logistics of the manufacturer to link in with the inbound logistics of the wholesaler? Okay, we can have various IT links, just-in-time ordering systems, real-time stock levels, for example. Those are just two examples of how IT could fit in with this. The next one to have a look at is business to consumer, so B2C. So this is where instead of business to business, B2B, it's business to consumer. Now, what this is where an individual purchases from a retailer, so it's from the business up until to the consumer, the customer in effect. Okay, that's all we're going to cover in today's video. Now tomorrow's video will carry on with this chapter and we'll talk about different stages of e-business. So thank you very much for listening, and hopefully you'll be back tomorrow.